Hey, bye, welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pokemon Podcast. Of course, it's me, Brandon, alongside.
Hey guys, it's Jay, and it is the end of the month, also the beginning of the month. So
News?
we got some news, a lot of
Yeah.
news.
But hold on, before we go over the news,
Yeah.
let's go over what we thought about the Let's Go and the Let's Go Rocket event.
All right.
I, I don't want to say I was underwhelmed, but I don't know. On paper, I was excited for the Let's Go event,
The
but I was like, at the end. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't as awesome as I thought it was gonna be. Could it be because I forgot to put my Meltan box? Yes, possibly.
yeah, same here. I didn't even start opening mine until like at the very end of the event, and I only found like maybe two Dittos.
I found a couple of those towards the end, and I got one of them to be shiny, thankfully. Um, the Rocket, honestly, I feel like compared to the other Team Rocket takeovers, this one did not have them pop up that much. I feel like compared to the other ones. Because I feel like the other Team Rocket takeover events, they were popping up so frequently, and even though I'm gonna assume it's the same frequency and all that.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they were popping up that much. What about you?
It was kind of a 50-50.
Okay, so I'm not
it was 50-50 on whether whenever I open the app, there will be already a rocket balloon spawned on me, or it'll be like a minute or two after I open the app and they'll be there, and then the other half I'll just even see them, which I'm not even really bothered.
because you don't really do them that often.
No,
So, yeah, but see,
unless I need to.
I was doing them more because I'm trying to get into PvP and all that. So I'm trying to do them and all that. I
Right.
really couldn't find any. And I was like, I feel like the other ones always had them, but this one didn't. Do you want to point, before we go on to the news, do you want to point over to the people that are watching the video of this about what you were fixing a second ago?
Oh yes. If you look here at the screen, and for our audio only, uh, for our audio only audience, yeah, there we go. We have here the booster bundle for the new set of Scarlet and Violet.
So remember, for the card trick, hat trick, whatever you call it, so instead of doing like 3 or 4 to the front, you just move the one card to the front, which is gonna be the energy card, and then the secret and all that should be the last card.
Yeah, we experimented this.
Because we about two booster packs for each of us and all
Yeah,
that.
and then
And then I looked it up just to be safe because I knew they were doing something different to the trick on the English set. Now I think they did it in the Japanese too, where you don't have to do that anymore. I think I could be mistaken on that. But anyway, now like Jay said, we're about to be in April. New events, new raids, new spotlight hours. So here we go. The spotlight hour is gonna be April 4th. Is gonna be Execute, who can be shiny with the bonus of ×2 catch candy. On the 11th is gonna be Shoto, who can be shiny with the bonus of 2 times transfer candy. The 18th is gonna be Trampinch, who can be shiny with the bonus of 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon. And then 25th is going to be Tangela, who can be shiny as well, with the bonus of 2 times catch starter. So that's going to be the one you're going to be doing. Probably.
yes. Oh, I already have a shiny Tangela, but I would don't mind another one.
No, I'm not talking about that for the ×2 catch Stardust.
Oh yeah, because I love my Stardust.
Yep. Alright, so what are going to be the raid hours this month, Jay?
Okay, so for our raid hours this month in April, starting off April 5th, it's gonna be Lugia, who can be shiny. Then April 12th, which is gonna be Landers in its incarnate form,
Which
and
is
it can
just...
be
my bad.
which is just as Cloud form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so incarnate, so Cloud, and it can be shiny. And for April 19th and 26th, it's going to be Tapu Bulu, and it's going to be making its shiny debut in the game.
You know, whenever I looked up the shinies for Tapu Bulu, I realized something. All the Tapus, those shinies are black, which honestly it looks really nice in all of them, especially
So-
Tapu Koko.
Yeah, I was going to say, in a sense, their colors are kind of inverted, but not really.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was they all did that until like I looked it up. But and like I said, the best one is Tapu Koko, but all of them do look amazing like that. All right, so the events that we're gonna have is Spring into Spring, which is I think is basically the one that happens every year around this time. It's gonna be from April 4th at 10 a.m. your local time to April 10th at 8 p.m. your local time. Making the Go debut is going to be Cutiefly, and if you get 50 candy spot, you can evolve into its evolution, Rimbombi. The Pichu line and the Eevee line are going to be having cherry blossoms on them instead of the flower crown this year.
Oh, nice.
And
I
both
like that.
lines can be shiny. Alright, so the bonuses are going to be ×2 hatch candy, half egg distance when placed in incubators during the event, and lucky eggs activated during this time will last up to 1 hour. So,
Ooh.
I feel like
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I knew this was gonna.
That's a nice change for once.
I knew like the eggs and all that was gonna happen because every year we have like a spring in the spring event if you haven't noticed. And it's always like, it's always in April, and it's always like, it's always around Easter and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's coincidental always around Easter, but, it's Easter, then you have the, Easter's eggs, and then, they always do like incubator stuff with eggs, with all that. I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but,
No,
I always
I
notice
don't
that.
think it is.
So what are the wild encounters?
Okay, so our wild encounters for this event, we're going to be having Pikachu with cherry blossoms, Jigglypuff, Eevee with cherry blossoms, Meryl, Whismur, Baneri with flower crown, and Bumblebee, which all can be shiny, and spawning alongside them in the wild encounters is going to be Cutiefly. And if you're lucky enough, you can find a Chansey or a Togetic with flower crowns, and they both can be shiny.
Yep. Do you want to do the raids, or you want me to do the raids?
I got the raids.
All right.
Okay, so for our 1-star raids, we're going to be having both Pikachu and Eevee with cherry blossoms, Jigglypuff, which can be shiny, and then Cutiefly. So Pikachu, Eevee, and Jigglypuff can be shiny. Cutiefly cannot. For our 3-star raids, we're going to have Chansey, Togetic with flower crown, Alolan Executor, which they can all be shiny, and we're going to have a regular Executor.
Yep.
And for a 5-star, we're going to have Lugia, which can be shiny, which I still need to get one. And for a Mega, it's going to be Lopunny, which can be shiny.
It was actually really nice that, so yesterday I went to do Raid Owl.
Yeah.
And the first one I did for that day, it was the shiny Lugia that I've been hunting for. Finally got my shiny Lugia.
Not bad, not bad. Well earned.
Yes, that was so long. Alright, so the egg pull during this event, we're gonna have like, special. We're gonna have the egg pull for the 2K eggs are gonna change up during this event. Whenever you get 2K eggs during this event, you're gonna have Eevee and Pichu with cherry blossoms, Togepi with a flower crown, Azuriel, Happiny with flower crown, Munchlax, and Riolu, who all can be shiny, plus Cutiefly. So again, I'm gonna be doing those 2K eggs so much during this event.
I need to clear out my egg space.
I've been
Okay, so for one thing I noticed too, at work, if I put my phone in my shirt pocket while I'm on the yard, I'm driving around the machine, and since I move a lot on there,
it's vibrating and all that.
Yeah, and the phone shakes a lot. It counts towards my my steps and my venture sync, so that's kind of clutch. And then if I'm wearing my hoodie, I just put it in my hoodie pocket.
No, so what I was trying to do before I started yawning and I had you talking and all that was, like, I've been doing my egg storage and all that, but you've noticed I've just been getting 10Ks. Like, I'm just stacked with 10Ks right now.
Oh, I have noticed that.
I don't know why it's just been, like, I've been sending you pictures and all that, but I'm like, oh, I finally have all 10Ks. After a while, and I did, like, hatched 5 out once, and then boom, basically in 2 days I got all 10Ks again. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, well, one last thing too. There is going to be a collection challenge that will give you XP, Stardust, a lucky egg, and there's also going to be a Happiny hoodie in the item shop.
And don't forget about the field research tasks encounters that can be Pikachu and Eevee with cherry blossoms, Chansey and Togetic with flower counts, and all 4 of those can be shiny. So the other events we're going to have in April are going to be our lead raid on April 9th, and that's most likely going to be Regieleki, and that's going to be,
so.
It's going to be at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m., and then, you're going to have 30 minutes to do those raids, you guys, so, and you cannot invite people to those, so those have to be in-person raids, because Niantic's trying to push the in-person stuff out. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that in a little bit, because I don't know if you saw what just happened today.
I haven't heard I've heard what happened, but I don't know all the details. I know us because on Twitter I follow both Pokemon Master Hall. Oh no, Pokemon Master Holly, Trainer Tip Nick, and Zoe Two Dots, and they were all tweeting about some changes, which I didn't look too much deep into it, but I heard they're really interesting. Which I'm being sarcastic on the interesting part, by the way.
All right, so on April Community Day, we're gonna have Togetic, and that's gonna be April 15th from 2 to 5 p.m. Logo time. And I want to take a second to actually hold on. Actually, I do say it in a little bit. We have a Mystic Hero event from April 13th at 10 a.m. your local time to April 17th at 8 p.m. your local time. Of course, like every year, Sustainability Week from April 20th at 10 a.m. your local time to April 26th at 8 p.m. your local time. We're going to have a limited research day on April 23rd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. your local time. The Pokemon that is going to be featured on this is not known at the moment. An April Community Day Classic is going to be on April 29th at 2 p.m. your local time to 5 p.m. your local time. Now, you remember about a month ago, about 2 months ago now.
Yeah.
Before the beginning of March and before the beginning of the new season, whenever there was a leak about
a certain event or maybe a Pokemon of sorts.
Yeah, I think it was I think it was like March, April, and May Community Day leaks, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I was able to find that again, and they were right about the Slowpoke and the Togetic.
Ooh.
They said May is gonna be Fennekin, so
fingers crossed.
But okay, so they messed up and they said May is gonna have a Community Day Classic when it's April, and what they said it's gonna be is Swinub. So now I'm wondering, because they're 2 for 2 right now, the two for two right now. So I have a feeling that I'm tempted to believe this leak right now that it's gonna be Swinub Community Day Classic. Now I spent a little time going through some stuff, some of the data miners I found. I could find nothing to support this, but it may not be in the game right now, or who knows.
Right.
What do you want a Community Day Classic to be?
Well, since it is April, I figure it'd be fitting for Roselia.
Roselia? Okay.
Roselia, or was it Blossom? Did Blossom have a Community Day?
Blossom, no.
Okay, well, so scratch Blossom. So for sure, definitely Roselia, because it's April. Everything's by
blooming.
By April we're pretty much like going to be in the middle of spring at this point, because if you guys didn't know, spring happened on the 20th or 21st of March.
Really?
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Yeah, give or take. I think you're right.
Yeah. And trying to see what other could be fitting of an April Community Day Classic.
Grass types in general?
Yeah, any grass types that we've previously had, which I would not be mad about.
Alright, so what do you want the limited research day to be? Because I have an idea of what it could be based on what data miners have found. Now, I hope it's going to be something different, but based on what data miners have found, they did find that data for Cleaver, which is a Scyther side evolution that was introduced in Legends Arceus. They did find a model for that in the game, and they didn't tell us what that is. So I feel like that could be a good way. So it could be a Scyther limited research day that could get us the evolution to Cleaver. I feel like that's what the limited research day could be.
Let's see.
Is there any Pokemon you want in particular? Because it's been a bunch of random Pokemon. It's been like Castform, it's been Feebas, it's been like a bunch of different Pokemon.
Maybe some of course, maybe something centered around like regional Pokemon, maybe like Galarians or maybe Hisuian. Yeah, mainly just those, honestly.
Yeah, the last one I can remember that we had was the Feebas. Oh, Love-Disc. It was Love-Disc.
Yeah, Love-Disc.
And then we also had, before that, it was the Inkay one.
Yeah, Inkay, and then I'm trying to see who else could...
I know we've had one in the past for Castform because I have way too many shiny Castforms now.
Oh, and then I know it's not like it wasn't a limited research, but I know it was like a limited raid. It was the Hisuian Braviary.
Yeah. Now it comes and goes.
So, yeah, and then... an event featured mainly around
the Hisuian, the Lowlands, and all that.
Yeah, I can make do without the Alolan. I'm more heavily invested in the Galarians and the Hisuians. More specifically Hisuians, because we don't have that many Hisuians in the game just yet.
Yeah. Oh, not all of them anyway.
Yeah,
Because we're still
and-
missing Lilligant, Cleaver. We're missing. No, we have Overquill in the game. Wardio. I know I know there's like one or two I'm missing. We haven't had access to the one from Carlos, the like kind of like the Brick of Ice.
Oh,
That
yeah,
one.
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. And then let's see, who else? Oh, and then the Hisuian variations of Typhlosion,
Oh, yeah,
Samurott,
I
and
forgot about those.
Decidueye.
I forgot about those. You're right.
Well, also shout out to Hisuian Typhlosion, Ghost Fire type baby.
Yeah. Okay, so let us know what you guys want those to be for the Community Classic and the Limited Research today. And let's move on to the new stuff that got announced today.
All right, let's get into
So
it.
it's basically just a passes update, like for remote raids and the premium raid passes.
Okay, I'm already looking at this, and what my reaction to this is lukewarm.
Okay, so remote raid passes are gonna be seeing some big changes in the upcoming weeks. I think they give an actual date of when when this is all gonna take effect. Let's see if I can pull that up because I honestly forgot to put that there. Let's see. Let's see if I can find that real fast. There we go. Pull that up. So it's gonna be taking effect on April 6th, 10 a.m. PDT /GMT -7 or -7. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a dash or negative.
Oh, that's a -7.
-7. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means and all that.
Yeah, we don't know our time zones. We didn't learn those in school.
I did to an extent, but I don't know. I don't know GMT.
like
and all that.
only like the basic ones.
Yeah, I don't know GMT and I think PDT is Pacific Standard Time, and I think if I
No,
remember
that's
correctly,
PST.
PST.
PST Pacific Standard Time.
I thought PDT
Then
was that too.
No, PDT.
Yeah, PDT time.
But then we're
Oh, Pacific Daylight Time.
yeah, because I was gonna say we're getting specific from is PDT.
Yeah, so.
But let's see. Look
No,
at
yeah. See, PDT is also on the West Coast too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's PDT. It's Pacific Daylight Time, and then it's I guess in November it's PST, Pacific Standard Time. PDT is North America time zone, used in the second Sunday in March to the fourth Sunday in November.
Oh, so
During-
this is what they're using right now.
Yeah, so they basically do the same thing. Is from what I read.
Okay.
It's what it is.
all right.
And I think that's 2 hours behind us.
Yeah, 2 hours behind us.
Yeah, so basically what's going to be happening at that time is going to be the 3 remote raid pass bundle is going to go to... Can you pull up what it is right now, Jay, on your phone?
I don't have my phone on me. It's charging.
Okay, so it's going to go from... Let me pull
300.
up. Yeah, about 300 to 525 Pokecoins. A single remote raid pass is going to go to 195.
Brandon.
Oh. Let's just continue on
Okay.
because I forgot to do that, and we're already
Yeah.
towards the end. Yeah, you're right. So it's gonna go from 300 for 3 passes to 525 Pokecoins. A single one is gonna go from 100 to 195. Premium raid pass of 3 is gonna go from 100 to 250 Pokecoins. Remote raid participation. This is gonna be some other stuff. Trainers will only be able to do 5 remote raid passes or remote raids per day. This can be increased during certain events.
Wow. Niantic is really pushing for everybody to get back out there.
Now,
Just by this, and also, I've never seen the premium passes be sold in packs before. Is this the first time? And also, I wish you guys could see my
I
face
think
right
they
now
used to be a long time ago. And let me just make sure.
because
Oh no, yeah, it will be added to the shop, and it's gonna be 250.
Okay, so that's the first for premium passes
So-
to be sold in bundles, but
I think they used to a while ago. I can't remember though.
beats me. But yeah, damn, Niantic is really cracking down on the remotes, and they're trying to I get they're trying to get people back out there to
to increase the local communities, which I do agree.
Yeah,
Ever
same.
since like COVID and motorway pass and all everything, some people haven't been going out as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be other factors in, but like that did take an effect on the local communities and all that, and going outside, meeting up with your local community. But at the same time, that did also foster a big online community and a big remote community where people can meet up on Reddit, Discord, and all that, and form groups and all that, and do raids via that way, and made their own communities online, which is something that Niantic isn't really taking into account because they just want to go back to the old format. And a lot of people want them to go back to the old format, but they have to find in my opinion, they have to find a good way to balance both the local impulse and the remote. And right now, they're not doing a good job at doing either, because a lot of the local impulse and stuff has been somewhat low lackluster or not really incentivized for people to go out.
Mm-mm.
And they're just trying to slaughter the online community to an extent by doing all these changes, and that's just holding the game even more. Alright, so there's a little bit more stuff we can go into. So the remote raid passes will be included in potential rewards from research breakthrough boxes, which is nice. I think that's something that should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Remote raid passes on via research breakthrough boxes are subject to the existence of your current inventory. You can only have a max of 3 remote raid passes. So if you get one from the research breakthrough box and you already have 3, it will instead be converted to a premium battle pass, which is a premium raid pass. So I kind of wish after doing all this, I kind of wish they increased the amount we can hold from to have no limit.
Yeah.
And exo candies. If you participate in a in-person 5-star raids, you're gonna have more exo candies than before. Overall, RJ, what are your opinions on this?
Okay, so yeah, I can see why a lot of people were about up in arms about the price changes on the remote passes.
It's a big jump. It's like almost 200 poker coins, which is basically
$2.
Yeah, so basically it went from you can just get like a pass for $3. Now you have to pay $5 to get them, basically.
Overall, I mean, it was bound to happen because didn't Niantic say they were gonna be doing some changes to the remote stuff?
Yes, honestly, I don't think anybody saw this, and especially just the increase to all the passes in general.
Yeah, honestly, if it was a slow, gradual changes, like baby steps changes, I think that would have been alright. But these are just big changes that they're making they're going 0 to 100 on all these changes, and I know a lot of people are not happy about this, but I know what you brought up earlier, not too long ago, that they're trying to find an even ground for both the local community and online community, and so far they just keep digging themselves in a hole.
You're not doing the lose-lose scenario where neither side is happy, and people are honestly kind of upset. I understand. I'm honestly not a fan of this at all. I'll defend Niantic whenever I don't think it's stuff they do is bad, and I will criticize them when I don't agree, and I think it's a terrible idea what they're doing. This, not a good idea, Niantic.
Yeah,
not a good idea at all.
No, honestly, you guys could have just gone with the just limiting on the raid passes, on the remote passes, instead of just doing a price increase on everything. But that's just me though.
Yeah. And also, I don't like the whole you can only do 5 passes a day, 5 remotes a day.
Yeah, that's
no,
that's no good.
No, I don't like that at all, because I remember there was rumored that was gonna happen because some people saw the text on that, but then they got rid of it. So okay, but we saw that happen. I think around the Hill and Goto and all that was whenever the text popped up. And I think I asked you to check your phone one time and you didn't see it or not. So I was like, okay, maybe they got rid of it, or maybe we didn't get it.
Yeah, they did a quick fix on that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I hope this doesn't stick. I hope this doesn't stick. This isn't a way to get people more out there, more involved with the local communities and all that. And this is just gonna
It's I think it's already backfiring on them.
It is. It is. I want to see if they'll stick to the guns and stick with this and all that, or they'll make some changes and all that. Anyway, anything else, Jay? Oh yeah. If you guys go to your GameStop this upcoming week, there should be a distribution event for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that will get you a code, or you can get a code for Lechonk. That's gonna have a tail type of flying. It's gonna be starting on. It's gonna be you gotta get a code from your local GameStop in the U.S. and it's gonna be get you a Lechonk with a tail type of flying.
Nice.
Anything else, Jay?
No, that's about it.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to the spring event, the changes, a big no for me. Alright, you guys, that's it for today's episode. You guys can find us on Let's Go Pokemon Podcast on YouTube. Let's Go Pokemon TikTok on TikTok. Let's Go Pokemon Podcast on Instagram. You guys can email us for whatever reason at Let's Go Pokemon Podcast at gmail.com. Until next time, you guys have a good luck shiny hunting.
And we'll catch you guys next week with some more news on Pokemon Go.